Welcome, welcome on board, everyone. Miracle Rituals is back again. So, you all must be thinking that where we are from this many times. We have got so many messages, texts, emails that what we are doing and why we are not taking any step in this hard time. So, I would like to tell you all people that we have come with a very exceptional thing for you all to help you all in this hard times, and that is the Miracle Morning Club. You all can join the Miracle Morning Club for free. We are helping people in this hard
Hello?
time to attain a
Hello, I
balance
can hear you.
between their. Hello.
Your voice is cracking, Shipra. Never mind. We are here. We
Oh,
are back again. And with all
Oh,
due respect, we welcome everybody. Akinme, can you hear us?
hello?
You can hear us? Yeah. So we are here.
Yes, I can hear
And
you. I
today
think
we
the
have
network is bad. Hello,
your
the
voice is
network is
cracking,
bad.
Akinme.
Yes, there is network. The network is bad. The network is poor.
Your voice is cracking. Anyways, we are here today for author's book. In hard times, where you focus is more important. अगर आप न्यूज देख रहे हैं, you are looking at something which is not healthy for you, which is not giving you positive thought, which is not inspiring you, then you are with wrong people. Shipra, over to you. I hope internet is better now.
yes, ma'am.
Yo,
Hello, ma'am. Can
I
you
may
hear
have
me?
the floor.
Yeah, we can hear you. Continue,
Yes,
Shipra.
I, I,
Okay.
I can hear you. So, and firstly, I just want to, firstly, I want to appreciate those that put this program together. Thanks so much, and then I really appreciate your efforts in promoting literacy and in promoting reading and writing culture. Thanks so much. Firstly, I am first and of all, well, I am Akinyemi Jenloyelere from Nigeria. So I am an author of two books. So the first book is Awakening Dreams, and then the just published book is the title The Cave of a Thousand Demons. So I don't know what you want to know. Do you want me to say anything about the book? Do you want me to say more about the book titled The Cave of a Thousand Demons? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
a
What do you
lovely
want?
book, thousands. Yeah.
The Cave of a Thousand Demons. So the Cave of a Thousand Demons, the inspiration behind the Cave of a Thousand Demons.
It seems his
Can I go
network is
on?
not good. Shipra, you can ask questions to Saira. We have Saira with us from Bahrain. She have been to so many countries that we can keep her all alone and say we are having an international session. Shipra, over to you.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. So, Saira, welcome on board. My first question to you is that how did you become editor in publication?
First of all, thank you to Archie ma'am and you for creating this event, and thank you for having me here. It's a great opportunity. So as a kid, I have always have been fond of books. So I thought, why not share my love of books further? I have already established a book club, so I took part in this publication. I would love to share my love of books to everyone. This is why I became editor in.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Sarah, we would
That's
love to know
awesome.
that
Now we can ask
what.
Akinima. I think the network is better.
Sorry?
Yes, so my question to Akinyemi sir is that what makes you that what do you think it makes a good story? Hello, ma'am, can you hear me?
Hello, yes, you
It
can.
seems,
Yes,
yeah, Akinima, we are asking you what makes a good story.
good story.
Hello? Am I have
What
the
makes a
floor?
good story? Yeah, you on the
Okay.
floor.
Okay, what makes a good story is the theme, the setting first, setting, the theme, suspense, and love, hate, the passion.
Thank you so much, Akinime. Such a beautiful answer to this. Over to Shipra.
Eh,
My
can you hear
second
me? Can you
question,
hear me?
yeah.
Hope you can.
My second question to Saira is that what is your dream job?
I believe that neurology is the best in the medical world since that is where most of the problems come. I'm not talking just about medical problems, but also psychological, mental, and emotional problems as well. The mind is a very powerful thing. It could either hurt someone or save someone. I'm quite interested in it. I mean, how can one organ control a body containing millions of cells and those millions of cells fulfilling the brain's order in just a millisecond? It's quite fascinating.
That's amazing. So my second question to Akinyemi sir is, when did you first realize you wanted to be a writer?
Okay. Um, that is 2016 when I gained admission into the higher institution. So I joined campus journalist. So when I joined campus journalist, I started writing reports and the news. So when I finished my national diploma, so I was doing my IT industrial training, and then one of my friends just motivated me that actually, I mean, you could be a writer, and then he asked me to write poetry, so I write poetry then, and they said this is a good beginning. So I started writing poetry in 2018. So when I was writing, my work first published in Philippines. So when my work was published in Philippines, and some of my work was published in Indian in 2019 by Mafel is a renowned author in Indian. My poem was also published by one professor in Indian. So many of my work has been published in Indian. So I discovered that I can be a good writer, and then I can change the whole world through my pen, because I believe that pen is the most powerful weapon through which I can change the whole world. So I'm writing to create a world that is worthy of living for the coming generation. So 2019
So true, so true. It's
during the course of lockdown. So I came up with awakening dreams. So I discovered that I have the passion, I have the dream. So I motivated myself, but it was a friend that discovered the dream in me that I can actually become a writer. Thank you.
so true,
That's
so true.
wonderful.
Lovely. Time is something where you are going to use your time, makes your fortune, makes your destiny. Now we have Akinime with us, we have got Saira with us, and we have got Shipra with us. I'll introduce Shipra because people are watching her from so long and people doesn't know much about her. She is a motivational speaker. She is an IT head of Miracle Ritual. She is a blogger. She's a video maker. She's a change maker.
Wow.
And she is a startup analyst. And she is a graphic designer. So all in one. When I see people like Saira, when I like people like Shipra, when I see people like Akinime, and we have a lot of people. Few days back, we were having a session with 10 News, where youngsters, authors, beauty models, they were here, and Saira too, having a lot of acknowledgement with her. She has got so much of applause with her, so much of qualities with her. And I would like Shipra to please speak about Saira and Akinime. Let our viewers know about them too, so that they know the authenticity where they are sitting. अगर आप लोग हम लोग को देख रहे हैं तो आप यहाँ क्यों है ये आपको पता है. You know why you are here. So let's meet and know the guest out here. Shipra, over to you.
Yes, ma'am. Firstly, I would like to introduce Mr. Akinemi Jalili Olere. He hails from Nigeria and he is the former Vice President of the National Association of Kajola Students. Currently, he is a Poetry Students Ambassador. He is also, ma'am, he's not there. Should I introduce Saira first? She lost the
Yeah.
connection. Yeah, so I'll be starting with the
Yeah.
Saira. Saira Khan is an accomplished writer, speaker, poet, and a great student, plus a teacher. She has traveled to many places for her excitement and passion for traveling to different places. She is just a 14-year-old with a great potential to be a neurologist. She has been to 19 schools and was an ex-student of St. Christopher. She is attending one of England's best schools and is the author of Life of Living Inspirations. Now coming to Arjuna ma'am, she is an international peak performance strategist. She is a social activist. She is the author of the book Let's Meditate A Way to Inner Transformation and the founder of the Miracle Ritual.
Thank you so much for the lovely introduction, Shipra. And
Welcome.
Saira, I have a question for you. At such an young age, you are having so many designations, so many success stories, so many what to say, like you're a bundle, as your mother say, you're a bundle of talent. So how do you get that insight that you have to do this at this age when people are busy watching Facebook, people are busy making up small videos and on Insta and watching the heroes? You're becoming a heroine, becoming an idol. How, what feeling, what inspire you for that? Yeah, we have Akinime back with us.
Um,
Saira will be speaking, and after that, Shipra will introduce Akinime. Yes, Saira.
like
The network was bad. Am I? Are you talking to me now? Am I the one having the floor?
We are going to connect to you. You are just back. You were not in here. So Saira will speak, and after that, Shipra will introduce you. Okay? Just wait. Yes, Saira.
the one who inspires me is my mom and my dad, both of them. Like 3 years ago, my brother was born. So since a baby is born, like you have to take care of it, right? Feed it, change it, and everything. But even though the stage where my mom has come up to is a huge achievement. So while I see her, I'm like, wow, this is amazing. So she is my main inspirational woman. She's like the woman behind me. Like my whole family supported. That I'm glad for. And as you said about like people doing short videos on Insta, seeing Facebook, honestly, I don't like that stuff. I'm not that into social media. I don't like taking photos, makeup. I'm not that into that. So rather, I like take some time, me time for myself, study or read some books, do something on the computer, but not on social media a lot.
Superb, superb. And that is why we have two great ladies out here reaching to the best version of themselves. That's what Miracle Ritual talks about. Connect to thyself and be the better version of yourself. Shipra, back to you. Please introduce Akinime
Yes,
and you
ma'am.
can start questioning again.
Yes, ma'am. Mr. Akinyemi is the former vice president of the National Association of Kajola Students. He hails from Nigeria. Currently, he is a Poetry Students Ambassador and also a founder of Awakening Dreams Foundation. He is a member of Association of Nigerian Authors. He is an award-winning poet and his poems and short story has featured in both national and international anthologies. He is the author of Awakening Dreams and The Cave of Thousand Demons. Welcome on board, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So, sir, I would like to ask you a question that do you hear from your readers much and what kind of things do they say?
Yes, thanks for the question. Yes, I asked, but not for everybody. I asked from the few, but the question I asked from the feedback I received from some of them was the word of adulation, the word of appreciation. Most of my reader used to say they want to be like me, and then most people will encourage me to do more because there is no perfect writer. We are all trying to because all work must subjected and then bow in the desk of the editor. So the work the feedback I had from my readers is the word of encouragement, word of adulation, word of so they were
It
just
seems like
encourage me to do more and to do better and to give back to society to through what I know what how to do, and then to write through writing to right the wrong. So my one of my objectives is just to right the wrong, because I believe the power of pen, and I believe that I can right the wrong through writing. I can change the whole world through writing. So most of them just appreciate me. So, and they give kudos to me and then encourage me to do more. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Writing is so important because you can change the world, as academics say. But if you write it and keep it yourself, it's not going to make a change. To make a change, we require a
Yes.
publisher, and we have a publisher today here. So again, back to Shipra's question from Syra.
Yes. Sarah, I would like to ask that what exactly can be published? Like if anyone wants to publish their article. So,
So am I?
Um, sorry.
Syra, academic Syra.
If the material is long enough to create 50 pages, that is the minimum size or amount of pages needed for a book, then it could be a solo book for them. But then, if it's not, and they have like maybe like 4, 5, 6 poems, or they have a collection of poems that they want to share, then they could create an anthology. Then an anthology, so that could be published. Recently, our publication, Prince August publication, recently published an anthology about poems. It's on Amazon also. And then lastly, if there are like one poem, one article, or a drawing that could be published in a monthly magazine. So it differs like what material you have and what do you want to publish it in.
So with that, we welcome people. We can say to our guests, if you have something you have written up and you think it's worthy, please contact Saira Khan. She's going to put it in her magazine, and that can be seen by the world at large. Moving to Shipra.
yes, ma'am. My next question is to Akini sir. I would like to ask that what was one of the most surprising things you learned in creating your books or writing any story, anything you want to share with us?
Okay. What motivates me to write? Right?
What was one of the
Are you
most
saying?
surprising things you learned in creating your books?
Okay. These are the things I learned while writing. You know, you will never know that one of the things that is most important thing when you want to do the publication of your book is fund, because fund is heartbeat to run any organization or any project. It's just the heartbeat. So if you have the fund, if you have the money, you can go into publication, but you must make sure that the work you want to publish must be worthy of publication. You must not plagiarize as a good writer. And then as a writer, you must write to earn your name recognition. When you earn your self recognition, your name will surely sell your book later. So you write to earn fame, to earn recognition. So you write to earn recognition. When the recognition come, your name will sell your book. So, and then as a writer, you must take care of your reputation, because your reputation it is going to live longer than you. That is that. And then as a writer, you must also write to right the wrong in the society, to right the society. So one of the things that motivates me to write is nature, and then contemporary issue like politics in Africa. That is why I came up with the Cave of a Thousand Demons. The Cave of a Thousand Demons centers in African continent. So whereby we have the corruption, and then political defrancator, and the political embezzler who does not have a passion, and then mercy and the compassion for the citizen. So this book is meant for the teenagers, the youths, and the politician, especially for the young one, because you want to catch them young through writing, through reading, in order to right the wrong, in order to correct and to provide sustainable solution to the problem on ground. So one of the things that surprised me why uh, doing publication is fund. Fund is very, very important. And then you must have your audience as well. Because when you are writing, there must be targeted people that you are writing to read your book. Because when you write without having audience, it's like you are doing rubbish. feels like you are doing rubbish. So, and then me, I used to tell something that future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. When you know that this is your dream, pursue it and do whatever you can do to make sure you achieve your dream. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Akineme, for being with us. I would like to tell the viewers that Akineme was busy today and he wanted us to postpone the time. But since as we have already floated on the social media, so we couldn't do it. So, Akineme, anything if you want to share it last, you can share and go for your work if it's very important and urgent, or else you can be with us.
Thank you.
Thank you for being with us, and we
Thank you
look
so much.
forward to be with us. And
Thanks
we
for
would like viewers always. We'll ask our viewers to read your book and go to Amazon and see his books and things. And as he is already been an awardee and he's working towards the betterment of the society and he gives a platform to the new authors, new readers, motivates. So it's somebody you can look upon to. Thank you so much, Akinime, for being with us. Thank you so much.
thank
Thank
you
you,
too.
sir.
Thank you too. Thank you too.
Shipra, you can continue with Saira now.
Yes, ma'am. So, yes, Sarah, I would like to ask you that how can people get help from you regarding the publishing?
Um, Sorry, can you repeat?
How
Okay,
can
got it.
people get, yeah,
We are running this publication not for money, instead of the benefits for the others. There's so many talented individuals, but they have not released their work due to reasons. Basically, this is to help the society at large, to the people who write, so also to encourage the people who write also. We can help them publish the material in low prices.
okay. Also, how can people connect to you for future, like in writing or in any help?
Um, they can connect to me using forums such as Facebook, WhatsApp, or even email as well. We are available 24/7 on all days. Thanks to technology, we are closer with people who are interested in fast and growing replies. We hope to give you answers as soon as possible. And we love to give a warm welcome to anyone interested in this and to contact us. And we have many services so everyone can be happy. If I am not present, the rest of the team, Pen Smokers Publication, is there with our head, Miss Vidika Mishra. She is also present. So she is also to be able to contact it. You could contact her also if I'm not available.
Okay, that's great. So I would like to ask one question from both of you that is very important at this point of time. That what daily ritual you follow for the successful life at this point of time, and also any advice you would like to give to the younger generation.
I'll start first, or ma'am?
Yes,
Saira, you
Sarah.
start.
Okay, I'll start. I do not follow any ritual or I suppose a routine, though almost like I have this like daily routine, I guess, that happens almost every day. In the morning or sometimes in the afternoon, I have school on Monday to Friday since my school is in the UK. So that is why my activities rotate around that. As I mentioned earlier, I have a book club. Then again, I help around the house, complete my homework, study, and then extra classes. So I try to keep myself busy by doing different things, such as this role, the head of publication. This is making me quite busy. Also to make the best use of my time, but perhaps also sharing my experience as well. And since I'm quite young to give any advice, but make the best use of your time as possible. Also avoid negativity, such as negative thoughts or even negative people, since this could affect you emotionally, also mentally as well. On average, a human has 60,000 thoughts in one day. All of them are 5% positive. So 55%, 55,000 are negative. But they are
But
no
they are
use,
no
so throw
use,
them
so
out.
throw them out.
Nevertheless,
Nevertheless,
keep yourself
self
engaged to
engaged
keep your
to
mind
keep your
busy
mind busy,
and to keep away
keep
from
away
thoughts.
from thoughts.
So if you keep
So
yourself busy, then those thoughts will go away and your energy will be diversified. Lastly, find a better version of yourself.
That's
That's our
awesome. That's a
motto.
lovely.
Thank you.
We do promote that. Be a better version of yourself. In fact, you can see, be the better version, miracle ritual, connect to thyself. So this is what we too promote. We actually say, work upon yourself, work upon your mind, work upon your body, work upon your soul. And then you will be empowered. Age doesn't matter. We have been proving this. Tyra is with us. We have a epitome of a person in here who is actually telling that where you focus, what you see, what you do makes you worth living and inspire other people. So when you work upon yourself, you become a better version of yourself. In a day, you cannot be. By just listening one video, you can't. You have to consistently work upon yourself. If I'm personally asked, what I do is I do a lot of things daily. I do physical exercise, I do mental exercise, I do meditation, I do scribing, journalizing, subconscious level. There are a lot of things that I do. And for that, we are welcoming people. As Sarah is there to promote writing, we are here with people to promote, to be a better version of yourself. And I think miracle ritual, when we say miracle ritual, the word itself is the ritual that brings a different level, a next level to yourself. Saira, at such an amazing age, such an amazing thing, you are doing it. And it's not just you. When I see the whole family, I get inspired. The whole family is doing something every day on a social media. The whole family is doing this thing. How much do you believe that people with whom you stay, people with whom you connect, people who talk makes difference in your life? Saira.
It impacts really a lot. Like if you have someone who's like really negativity, those thoughts will pass on to you, and it will make you degrade yourself, make you feel emotionally unstable. Also mentally, it will make you, why am I doing this? It will make you go wild. As I've been like me and my mother, like everyone. I mean, everyone has uh, been sorry everyone's been through it, so everyone understands it, like meeting a negative person or getting negative thoughts. Even one negative thought can ruin your whole brain. From all a positive chain, all it takes is one negative thought. Out of a whole bunch of apples, there is one rotten one indeed. So be careful of the people you have around you and keep your thoughts aside because they can severely impact you.
Shipra.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I would like to start from the quote like you are the average of five people whom you spend your time with. So basically, the people around us impact. Like earlier, if I take my example, so earlier I was in a circle where the people were not much focused, much determined, much dedicated. So I was like that only. In lockdown, I connected to Archana ma'am. Earlier, she taught me also, but then we lost the contact. In lockdown, I connected to that to her, and then the result is this that I am working on myself. I am becoming a better version of myself every day, and those people are coming to me now, pinging to me that tell me how to be a better version, how to gain a mental peace, how to do this and that. Those people are coming to me nowadays for asking these things. So this really impacts our surroundings.
That's so awesome, Saira. I'm really, inspired. At this age, you are doing things that is actually very inspiring. Being into publication, being into reading club. How do you think reading makes a difference?
Like if you read books, it could also affect your vocabulary. That is a very visible change. I have actually seen this in my writing. Like some words I don't even know the meaning of. I'm like, wait, it goes better if I put this word. It makes a change in your mind. It increases your creativity and your imagination to a wide scale. Since books, you there's so many genres of books. So it's unlimited. Any person will like any book, right? There are many. Um, hmm. A book can make a visible change to your attitude also. Like, for example, characters. You may get inspired by the characters. You may feel hurt by the characters. It shows how deeply involved you are in the book. It could also inspire you to do writing. There are endless possibilities. What can reading a book do to you? So, yes.
Lovely. I can you hear Shipra? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
So
ma'am.
I thought the internet is unstable. At this age, reading, editing, and so many things. Like I'm always mentioning at this age because it is something that should inspire a lot of people. The people at 30s, there are people at 50s. They are just scrolling their Facebook right now
Yes, ma'am.
without even knowing the intention why are they here. And you are so focused to bring the change. Your words, I'm not just going to your words. The clarity that you have in your thoughts, it itself is making a impression that there's something more to achieve. This is just the beginning that you're starting off with. There's lot and lot that Tyra is there to give to the society. And at such age, being so clear, if I look back at this age, I was a reader from the very beginning, but I wasn't an editor. I wrote a poem that was published in the newspaper at the age that she is, but that time I
Wow.
never thought I'll be a author. And when there was a lockdown, when there was nothing to do at all, I have been writing the same book, although it has less pages, but I have been writing it from 3 years. Because every time I write a line, next time I get a better version of thing, better knowledge about it. The level of my knowledge improved, and I thought, no, I need to change that. So, so much of editing, so much of changing while writing a book, and then people doesn't know where to get it published, where you can hit to. So this is a problem with most of us. We keep writing, and to write a small book, I took 3 years. First, the foremost thing was every day I was improving, so it needed to be edited. Second, I had no clue how to get it published. And I never knew that without even expenses, you can have publishing. So when we, at the age near about in 30s, lack knowledge about publishing, about writing and everything, and when we being in the time where technology is there, when every question can be answered by Google, where every question can be answered in YouTube, were lacking the facility. I thought Saira today would solve a lot of questions of the people. Because when we see in Google, when we see in YouTube, we don't get an authentic thing. Even I saw a lot of sites. You can go to this site and get your thing published without money. You can go to this site, you can connect these people and you can get it published. But most of them were fake. To remove that vagueness, to remove those problems, we have here Saira with us. Saira, now it's an open question to you. Whatever you want to talk about your publication, whatever you want to talk about to the public, want to give the message, it's an open. You can take your 5 to 10 minutes and speak your whole heart to the people so that if they are writing somewhere or if they have started half, if they think of writing and if they have written and they're not able to publish it, they don't know whom to contact. I would like you to be that channel where they can heed to, where they can go to, where they can solve the problem. Because we say Google is there, we say YouTube is there, but we don't get the authentic reply. And today, one author, that is me, myself, and other Saira from the publication. So we can solve a lot of questions. If anybody is having any questions, they can ask. Over to you, Saira. The whole floor is yours. You can speak to your heart. You can ask people to be a better version of themselves. Write it down. Join your reading club and whatnot. It's an open, whatever you want to speak. Because sometimes we are tied up with the questions. And such a firm, determined, clarity girl. I don't want to tie you in any question. It's open floor. You can speak your heart to the viewer. Over to you, Sarah.
Thank you, ma'am. So first of all, if people want to contact us, then there are three platforms on Facebook, three profiles. First will be our publication, Pen Smokers Publication Facebook account. You can contact there. Second of all will be Anita Mishra's ma'am, her account, and then Sheila Khan's account. So all three of them there, and they will give my personal details or Miss Vedika's details. She is our head of our publication. So we both are here to answer your queries. And so it's not only a publication. In publication of a book, like for example, we're doing a solo book. And under that, there's so many things that come also, such as manuscripting, proofreading, cover, bio, the page layout. There's so many. Like if you just give us like your material, raw material, and then we will do everything that you need. But then again, if you have done your proofreading, you've done your manuscripting, then our services will be low due to the fact you've done them. So it's not only we have to do publication, we have a wide variety of services that anyone who like we can offer. And especially to the ones who like to write, I encourage you guys to write more and more. It doesn't matter if it's failing, or if you think you're a failure. No one is. It takes time. It takes progress, patience to achieve what is called success. You need to have patience, first of all. Because even, for example, if you're 5 years old and you're writing, so continue to write if you have that passion. So what if you didn't become an author or writer, you haven't published a book? Come to us and we'll help you publish it, Pen Smokers Publication. If not, I encourage you to write more, fill the books, fill up your diaries. Because writing is one thing that cannot be stopped. Writing is due to your creativity and imagination. It's a wide scape of it, so use it. So many people out there just like, nah, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, but they have a passion for it. So let this passion be your job, be your future. So take that in your hand and control it. So yes, I hope all of you, whoever's writing, think about it. And if you want to have your material published, please contact us, Pen Smokers Publication. Anita ma'am's Facebook account, Sheila Khan's Facebook account, Pen Smokers Facebook publication account, or Miss Vedika's. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sarah. We would love if you could, when you finish this program, just get a link of all the Facebook account to our page in the comment section so that people can connect you. They don't have to search. They don't have to go here and there. And I think Shipra will be too inspired. And within a year, we are seeing one more author in our book, in our,
Yes, ma'am, for sure.
miracle ritual. I'm looking, Shipra's face is saying that she will start writing now. I can
Yes,
sense
ma'am.
her.
I even thought of writing, but I was waiting for such inspiration.
So you're just from this 38-minute session, one got inspired, and we could see that. And within a year, we are going to launch a program, a session for Shipra, that she has published a book, and we'll be again coming here, inviting her as an author. And when you do something, you don't inspire yourself, you don't inspire just nearby, you inspire a lot. If I say about Academy, how we contacted, my book was published and I shared it into a group. And from there, I got a text message in Messenger from Academy how to get the book published. And this is how we met. And this is how he was here. And I have been invited to Awakening Dreams Foundation for motivational sessions and all. So when you do something that society wants, there's so many people who think they know nothing, they don't need anything, everything is in the society, everything is in a society, but the people you're close to, when they see you, they believe in you, they trust in you, and then they get more inspired. We know Amitabh Bachchan is there. We know Narendra Modi is there. We know Mahatma Gandhi was there. But that doesn't inspire as much as when you know your mother is there, your sister is there, your brother is there, your friend is there, your neighbor is there. That inspires much more because you know the background, you know what type of people they are, you know what are the limitations they are having, and in spite of that, and because of that, they are here inspiring you, making you successful. So, in this time of COVID, when everybody is suffering, we bring a new version. Sit with yourself, know yourself. You are good at something. What are that thing? Know. And then, if you feel like that you have some talent and you can write it down, Miracle Ritual is there, Sarah Khan is there, Anita ma'am is there, their publication is there. So there are a lot of support. So at this time of COVID, we want our people to change their focus because wherever you focus, things grows. If you focus on to good things will grow. Get into the circle of good people, they will inspire you. Don't just avoid problems. Learn how to tackle them. Learn the skill to improve your life. Over to you, Shipra.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, your words are always encouraging. So now I would like to inform our viewers and everyone about the morning club, which I started in the first half of the session also, but due to network issue, I couldn't inform. So we'll be starting the morning club, which is for free, and I'll be dropping the link of the Google form as well as our mail ID, miracleritual2000@gmail.com. You can contact us through the mail ID and you can fill the Google form. That will be the early morning session, and there we will be working on your mind, body, and soul. We will help you to attain the right balance between the mind, body, and soul, and to help you to attain a peace of mind in these hard times. And we were on break because of this only, because we were working on something exceptional for you people. So we have come with that. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sarah, for being with us. It was lovely talking to you. You an inspiration to me also. When I see you, it inspires me. And that is why, after such a long break, I interviewed you. Although it was a time of Ramadan, you must be keeping Ramadan. I have kept Navratri. Still, for people, we are here to change the world. And to change the world, people like you need to be there. Anytime, Saira, if you feel sometime, it's not necessary. People think that motivational people or people who are doing something very good, they don't go into depression. Yeah, they don't go into depression, but they go to that low, but they don't stay there. So if you want to be like Saira, if you want to be like Shipra, if you want to attain something, if you want to live the life in your terms, work upon yourself daily. Because these are the people who are working upon themselves. And we literally, from the heart, I thank you, Saira, for being here. You are an inspiration. Be the same. Whenever you go low, I know you know how to come up. So just the last thing that we would love to know from you. When you go low, what do you do? One thing that pulls you back, and then you're with a bang to the society. And with that, we are going to end today. Yes, Sarah.
Everyone has their low points. Like even I've been there through that phase. It goes up and down, up and down. It's called life. So mostly they're affected by negative thoughts. So what I try to do, I try to watch something, do something I like, read books, try to clear up my mind, play sports, or talk to my mom about it. Since my mom is behind the support I have, she has been there like ever since I wanted to do something. She was my main supporter. Like recently, I was not in a good phase. I didn't like it. I was getting low. It just made me feel I was like confused in my thoughts. I was like really low. I was unsociable and everything. But my mom came up with me. She took me in. She told me everything about how to clear these thoughts and become a better version of herself. So because of her, I
This
am
is
here today. So I thank her for that. But then again, like, you should talk to someone who you trust, or talk to someone who you like, love, care about, or do activities that you like to clear away your thoughts. Because if the negative thoughts are there kept for so long, it could actually impact your body physically also, inside your body, inside your brain also. So the effects of negative thoughts in your body, mental state, emotional state also is tremendous. So I prefer you doing something to clear out those thoughts. Those are very important. So do something, talk to someone. This might help you get out of your low state. And thank you once again to both of the men, Shipra ma'am and Archana ma'am. Thank you for both having me here. It was a great opportunity to speak along to motivational people. Um, yes, thank you so much.
Thank you. You have
Thank you.
earned it. And with that, we end today. Bye, everybody. Take care of yourselves. It requires a daily attention, daily improvement, so that when the bad time comes, you can pull yourself and you don't need anybody. With that, take care. Bye bye.
Take care. Bye.